Now you should have check, 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 1, 2. Check, 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 1, 2. This is a test. Only a test.
There's the stall. Let's take a quiet moment to reflect on our gathering here today. We are mindful of all who have contributed to the success of these students, our graduates. Those who are here celebrating with us, those who are with our graduates in spirit, and those who are joining us online as we stream this ceremony. We celebrate the achievements of each graduate today, and we acknowledge those who have supported them during this journey. So now I invite you all to join me in taking a deep breath and being fully present as the ceremony begins.
This is an amazing and special day. I am so thrilled to welcome all of you to the Roaring Fork campus and Aspen campus 2018 commencement ceremony for our Associate and Certificate of Occupational Proficiency graduates. Way to go. We are here. We sit here today in the shadow of Mount Sopris, that beautiful mountain that we see every day we go to class, with the opportunity to understand her wisdom, her charity, her great gifts that she gives us, both to be here to study in this amazing place, as well as the responsibility it gives us to take care of our world and each other with every day that passes. I am so excited to have all of you here. I'd like to take, this is the privilege of the Vice President. I get an opportunity to boss you around one last time. And so what I'd like you all to do is stand up, turn around, and face your family and friends so we can all applaud you. Please, let's take a moment. Graduates, stand, turn. Okay. Now you may be seated. Now you've got the ants in your pants out of there, and you will have to sit for a long while we go through the rest of this. My name is Heather Exby. I'm the Vice President for the campus here at Spring Valley and Glenwood. I'm going to take a moment here to introduce to you our stage guests. Dr. Carrie Hauser, who's the CEO and President of Colorado Mountain College. Bob Chapman, author and CEO of Barry Waymiller, our commencement speaker. Kathy Gowdy, Board of Trustee member. Mary Boyd, Chief Financial Officer, Vice President of Fiscal Affairs. Abby Cruzen, Associate Dean of Student Affairs, and Linda Crockett, Vice President and Campus Dean of the Aspen campus. It is now my pleasure to introduce our student speaker for today, Natuza Olin. She is an international student coming all the way to Colorado Mountain College from Brazil. She earns today her Associate of Applied Science in Digital Media. She's also a member of our highest academic honor society, Phi Theta Kappa. Will you please join me in welcoming Natuza to the stage as she gives our commencement address?
I'll try the deep breath again. Well, hello, everyone. It's an honor to stand here representing all the graduates across all the CMC campuses. They're graduating this weekend. My name is Natuza Olin. I am a digital media graduate, and first, I would like to thank the Isaacson School for Communication, Arts, and Media, we have a longer name now, for expanding our minds, our skills, our creativity, for pushing us, media, photography, journalism, marketing, and web design students to be better storytellers, critical thinkers, businesses-oriented, computer-savvy problem solvers, but most importantly, to be optimistic. Optimistic that technology, social media, the press, and the arts can lead us to a better future, more democratic, more inclusive, despite being under attack by those who are afraid of our voices. On behalf of all the students, I would like to thank our faculty. Thank you for teaching us, for guiding us, for inspiring us, but mostly, Thank you for watching, reading, and listening to all of our mediocre and embarrassing essays, podcasts, websites, articles, photos, labs, slideshows, and other types of boring work that we sometimes try to get away with. But I also know you've witnessed some pretty awesome stuff coming from this 2018 class. If not, we wouldn't be graduating here today. And I think this gives us the confidence that we need to accept the challenges of our future careers. So thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to also talk a little bit about myself, not because I deserve the attention, but because I would like to make a testimony of how dedicated this school is to elevate this community and the future of each one of us students. I was born and raised in Brazil. In 2015, I came to Carbondale to spend the summer, and of course, I just didn't want to leave. So I came to CMC, and I asked, what do I need to do to become a full-time student here? And I was told that I had to go back to my country, apply for a visa, and hope for the best. And that's what I did, and the best did happen. In 2016, I started attending classes at CMC, and from moving to a new country to perfecting a second language to driving up this hill on snowstorms, praying that my snow tires will do the job because my driving skills were definitely not good enough. Those were a lot of challenges of my first semester. Another challenge is that my student visa didn't allow me to work. So affording the costs of an out-of-state tuition plus living in this valley became a big problem. And I expressed these concerns to my instructors and to my advisors. And they came to my rescue. I was offered 2 on-campus jobs, the only types of jobs that I could do with the visa that I had. And I was also awarded 2 scholarships that cover all the costs of my degree, plus the costs of buying my first video camera, tripods, lights, and microphones, so I could start creating my own videos. With my school and my equipment costs being taken care of by CMC generous scholarship donors, I only had one more thing to worry about. My student visa ends today, the exact moment that I step on the stage to graduate, and what would I do next? And I guess CMC was just not done with me yet. 2 months ago, I got a call from Doug Stewart. He's CMC's marketing director, and he asked me if I wanted a job. And I said, yes, I want a job. And since that day, I've become CMC's brand coordinator, and I guess officially a resident of this valley. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sharing this story here today because I feel like CMC has taken me by the hand from the first day I walk into this campus until today, all the steps along the way to have a better future with exciting opportunities. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that has experienced this with this school. This experience has changed the lives and the future of many of us. I know that a lot of us got to land their dream jobs by going to school here and networking with all the people that we get to meet here with the events and our instructors. And some of us got to make great friendships. Some of us received incredibly generous scholarships like I did. We met a lot of people. We discovered new passions, new life goals, new abilities, and I'm sure we all face some challenges and disappointments along the way. But today is a day to celebrate and to be thankful for everything that was thrown our way, the good and the bad. Today is a day to be proud of ourselves, to be proud of getting a college degree, be proud of being invited to be here. Our friends and family here today, you're here because you made a difference. You're here because without you, everything would have been a lot harder for us. We love you, and we share this moment with you. To all the friends and family. And last, I would like to thank my family that is in Brazil. I think my mom is watching there, and we have a live stream going on. So family, if you're watching, hi. And to everybody that has friends and family watching the live stream, you can say hi to this camera here. So I would like to also thank my friends that actually made it here today. My husband is here. I have Bruno and Veronica here, and I have Laura, Sadie, Dave, and Jacob G are not here, but I would like to thank you because I wouldn't be here without you. I'll try the deep breath again. So, graduates, let's take some time today to call, to text, to email, to FaceTime, to hug, to high five, to make a surprise visit to the ones that supported us in this journey. Let's also enjoy every minute of this celebration. Let's cheer for each other, let's take photos, let's create memorable moments. Many of us won't be seeing each other as often anymore, and a lot of us are actually leaving to explore new adventures. But wherever we go, let's not forget the lessons that we learn in class from our instructors, but most importantly, from each other. Class of 2018, thank you, obrigada, feliz 5 de Mayo, and let's celebrate.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, afternoon. It is afternoon? Good afternoon, everyone. It's nice to see everyone. Not only do we pick our students really well, but we pick our employees really well. Thanks to Natuza for that. Natuza works in our offices downtown in Glenwood Springs, and it's been great to have her as an addition. I'm Carrie Hauser, president of the college. It is always the best weekend of the year. Without any doubt, I think my colleagues would certainly agree. It's not just a culmination for you, but it's why we all come to work every day. It's because of you. So I want to thank the Spring Valley, Aspen, Carbondale, Roaring Fork campuses for hosting today and for all of you coming today. And I also want to add my congratulations to today's graduates, to all of your family and friends. And I also want to thank the incredible team of people that helped get you here from the college. We have the absolute best faculty and staff, hands down. So thank you so much to all of them. So I have the honor today of introducing your commencement speaker. Recently named the #3 CEO in the world in an Inc. magazine article, Bob Chapman leverages his platform as a business leader to better the world. Mr. Chapman is chairman and CEO of St. Louis-based Barry Waymiller, a company he's built from $20 million in revenue in 1975 to a $2.5 billion global manufacturing powerhouse with 11,000 team members serving primarily the packaging, paper converting, sheeting, and corrugating industries. Over the past 2 decades, through acquired insight and wisdom, Bob has embedded what he calls truly human leadership into his company's people-centric management culture, and you'll hear a little bit more about that today. His journey and that of his company has made Bob a best-selling co-author of Everybody Matters, The Extraordinary Power of Caring for Your People Like a Family, available in bookstores and on Amazon anytime you need it. There you go, Bob. There's the pitch. Bob and his wife, Cynthia, who joined us for the nursing ceremony this morning, are also part-time residents of our beautiful Roaring Fork Valley. Together, they've supported a program called Our Community Listens here and in other select communities across the nation. Their generosity and investment in people, kindness, and a society where we genuinely listen to each other is certain to have ripple effects that will last generations. CMC is proud to be a partner and an early adopter of this meaningful effort. My personal thanks to Bob for modeling for our graduates today how passion, dedication, leadership, and caring about people can be both profitable in a business or organizational context, and it can also change the world, one person at a time. Please help me welcome businessman, leadership guru, and local cattle rancher, Bob Chapman.
Thank you, Carrie. Somebody once told me, when you get an opportunity like this, tell people what you're going to tell them, and then tell them and remind them of what you told them. So the message today that I'd like you to leave with is a message of hope. And it's about the privilege of leadership and the courage to care. And that's I want you to walk away from this session with the hopes that you are going to have an opportunity to be who you were intended to be, and appreciate it for doing that. As you continue on your journey in life and you reach this moment where you go on with the education you have here, I would love for you to pause for a second and think about 70 to 80 years forward when you're going to be reflecting upon your life, and I'd like you to write in your mind, what would you like somebody to say about your life? What would you like to say about that journey? And then I think I would love to challenge you to then go out into this, when you leave this institution, go out and make it true. Because we need people in this world who genuinely care about each other. I imagine a society where people think of others first, where you have a chance to discover your gifts, share your gifts, and be appreciated for doing that. That's the world I imagine. So my journey began very traditionally with an education in business, and a graduate school in business, and I took management classes, got a management degree, and got a job in management. So what did I try and do? I tried to manage people. Name anybody in your life that you can manage. Name anybody in your life that wants to be managed. And what I realized in this journey, it's not we have a very broken language where we use manager, boss, and supervisor, no one of which any of you ever want to have, and I hope none of you do. What we need is leaders, coaches, and mentors who genuinely grasp the significance and privilege of leadership and the life you're going to touch. I was never taught to care about the people in my pursuit of success, because in our society, we define success as money, power, and position. Yet Gallup did a survey of the source of happiness, which is what you really want, and they thought it would be wealth, and they found out that after people make a certain amount of income, it doesn't create happiness. They thought it would be health, and they found out that people took their health for granted. What they found is the number one source of happiness in the world is a good job working with people you enjoy. Yet today in our country, 88% of all people feel they work for an organization that does not care about them. We live in a country right now where we have TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Get the heck out of this place and go drown my sorrows with a beer. So what happened? What happened in my transformation from management to leadership? What really began in 1997, when I acquired a company in South Carolina. I flew down to be there March of 1997. And I walked in to have a cup of coffee, and the people didn't know who I was, and I didn't know who they were. And so they were just exhibiting normal behavior. And they were talking about basketball during March, and which teams that winning, which teams were losing, and how much they were going to make in the lottery, in the office pool if they won. And as I watched the behavior, the closer it got to 8 o'clock, you could just see the joy go out of their body. I don't think you can say the word job with a smile, okay? I don't think you can say work with a smile. And so that day, I began this transformation to truly human leadership where I say, why can't what we choose to do with our life be fun? And so we began a whole series of events to begin to let people have fun creating value together. And one of the key things we taught is recognition and celebration. How do you let the people know who are sharing their gifts with you that you appreciate that in a thoughtful, meaningful way? So we teach people how to care. The other thing that happened is a wedding ceremony here in Aspen. A friend of mine was walking his daughter down the aisle, and he got to the altar, and he took the hand of his precious daughter, and he gave it to this young man and said, her mother and I give our precious daughter to be married to this young man, and they gave her hand to this young man. And I thought to myself, that's not what that father wanted to say. I'm sure a few of you in this audience have given your daughters away in a wedding ceremony. That was what you were told to say at the rehearsal. What you wanted to say was, look at young man. Her mother and I brought this precious young child into this world. We gave her everything we could possibly give her so she could be who she's intended to be. And we expect you, young man, through this marriage, to continue to allow her she's meant to be. Do you understand that, young man? That is what every father wants to say to every young man that he's giving his daughter to. And so my mind went to another place, which was the biggest transformation. I realized all of a sudden that all 12,000 people that work for us around the world are somebody's precious child, and we have them in our care for 40 hours a week. And the way we treat them is going to profoundly affect their life. We've been told by the Mayo Clinic that the way you treat the people in your care is more important to their health than their family doctor. And we know the way you're treated 40 hours a week profoundly affects the way you go home and treat your family. So we've been reinforced by these learnings, and today our mission is to create a world where we have leaders, not managers, not bosses, but leaders who profoundly care about you and you realizing the gifts that you have and being appreciated for doing that. So my message today is what we need in this country in all facets, because I have the privilege of speaking in the military, in education, in healthcare, in business around the world. We desperately need leaders who genuinely care. It's a message of care about the privilege of leadership and the impact we make on people in our journey through life. So I very much appreciate this opportunity. I want to challenge each one of you as you leave here to think about what they want to say about your life. And then I want you to leave here committed to living a life of meaning and purpose where you realize true success, which is happiness, which is the way you treat others in your care. It is not about money, power, and position. It is about how you recognize the goodness in others, because we imagine a society where people think of others first. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chapman. We will now have a musical performance by John Adams and Company. John Adams has been performing at our CMC commencement ceremonies for 16 years. It would not be graduation without him. John Denver was a powerful force in this valley. He truly cared. He had hope for this valley. He was an activist, he was an environmentalist, and John Adams embodies his spirit in each note. The talented John and Amanda Adams.
First came to the mountains, his life was far away, on the road hanging by a song. The string's already broken and he doesn't really care. Keep changing fast, it don't last for long. And the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Shadows from the starlight is softer than a lullaby. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Climbed Cathedral Mountains, he saw silver clouds below. Saw everything as far as you can see. They say that he got crazy once he tried to touch the sun, and he lost a friend who kept his memory. Now he walks in quiet solitude, the forest and the streams, seeking praise in every step he takes. All his sign is turned inside himself to try and understand the serenity of a clear blue mountain lake. The Colorado Rocky Mountain High, she needs the rain and fire Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Now his life is full of wonder, but its heart still knows some fear of a simple thing he cannot comprehend. Well, they try to tear the mountains down to bringing a couple more people, more scars upon the land. But the Colorado Rocky Mountain High, she need rain and fire in the sky. Though he'd be a poor man if he never saw an eagle fly. Rocky Mountain High, it's the Colorado Rocky Mountain High. I've seen it rain and fire in the sky. Friends around the campfire, everybody's high. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Rocky Mountain High in Colorado. Rocky Mountain High. Rocky Mountain High. Thank you.
Yes, yes. I am honored today to present the David Allen Outstanding Student Award. David was a CMC graduate who pursued his education with vigor despite a debilitating head injury. He inspired others to live with passion and to make the impossible possible. Dun, dun, dun. This award honors just that spirit, and we recognize students in his name for one or more of the following: academic excellence, overcoming obstacles, and/or contributions to the campus community. This year's recipient was nominated by Kirsten Cameron, Debbie Arnold, and myself. I won rock, paper, scissors, so I get to talk. Or maybe I lost. I'm still trying to figure that out. But no, regardless, I am honored, absolutely honored to speak on behalf of a dear friend today and the recipient of this award, Dylan Barber. Dylan Barber inspires me. Being around him helps me feel more grounded. He's a deep thinker, a passionate artist, and a beautiful human being. I've seen Dylan work through some of life's most difficult circumstances: mental illness of those closest to him, homelessness, health issues, and loss. Dylan knows more about loss than I wish a man his age did. I first met him in a class called Desert Orientation, and at first glance, he's untraditional. He's wearing a sweatshirt which shouts expletives across the front of it. We're at a windswept gas station in a parking lot in Arizona, and he borrows a stranger's skateboard and starts busting tricks, making fast friends with a crew of wayward travelers. I look closer over the next few days. He connects with people. He listens. He speaks from his heart. He demonstrates vulnerability. He's unusually pale, and his thin frame may or may not be bowing under the weight of his backpack with 3 days' worth of water in it. But his smile, it beams through the physical pain. His exhale echoes in the silence of the desert. I'd seen his expression before. He was hungry. He's searching for answers to questions only he could hear. He told me later he'd found some form of wisdom on that trip, and the desert gave him answers. It lit up his face with lines of excitement and passion. We continued our journey together as he switched majors to outdoor education. I remember one day after class, he asked if I had a few minutes to talk, and we sat down outside. He didn't start talking, so we sat in silence for almost 20 minutes. We watched the sun-soaked Elk Mountains and felt the high-pressure winds moving the earth around us. He finally spoke and shared a few of his most recent realizations, which to me were nothing short of profound. I listened, I learned, and I left wondering who the teacher really was. I've sat with Dylan as he struggled to figure out how to handle challenges I've never imagined. At times he wavers. At times he gets manic and creates paintings and art which reflect the darkness we all struggle with. And then he comes out the other side. He reminds me that darkness is sacred ground. And like David Allen demonstrated to us, it's not what happens to us in life, but it's how you choose to respond to those things which defines us. So in a moment, you're going to see him limp up here, and he's going to limp with swagger, with steez, with juice, with sauce. I don't know what those mean, but those are his words. He's injured, but he's not down nor out. He just limped through 2 credits of rock climbing classes to finish this degree. So that is why today, my friend, I am honored to welcome you to the stage and say congratulations on behalf of David Allen. Dylan Barber, please. Oh, that.
Now we would like to give special recognition to students who have achieved academic excellence. Will the academic honors students please stand? Graduates wearing a gold cord have earned 3.5 or higher grade point average. Those graduates wearing gold stoles are members of the Phi Theta Kappa Academic Honor Society. Please help me in honoring these students who have demonstrated consistent dedication to academic excellence. Congratulations.
Every great college needs a great staff. And I get to introduce some of our greatest of our great staff that were chosen by their peer group and chosen by students of Colorado Mountain College as Staff of the Year. The 2018 Part-Time Staff of the Year for Aspen and Carbondale is Marianne Ackerman. Marianne, come on up. Come up. Come on. Okay, up here. You can stand there. Marianne is our non-credit coordinator and community education queen. Her unique understanding and involvement with Carbondale has served us so well. The commitment Marianne has demonstrated in this challenging part-time position has given so much to many, many non-traditional and traditional students in our valley. Marianne's instinctive understanding of putting a viable program together includes extensive outreach. The manner in which she supervises the program with love and compassion is inspiring. Marianne has a natural, collaborative manner appreciated by fellow staff and the fortunate students who interact with her. She has taken our floundering program and turned it into a great community asset. The next person, the selection for full-time Staff of the Year for Aspen and Carbondale is Samila Zada. Samila? Come on up. I know. Congratulations. Samila is our Senior Enrollment Services Specialist, which means she's the friendly and welcoming face you see at the Aspen campus. I cannot state enough superlatives about Samila. She connects with students and staff and faculty. She's informative, helpful, intuitive. She's affable, approachable, responsive. She's open, honest, respectful, and she provides great customer service. Samila is a quick study and a team player both on the campus and throughout the college. Samila is originally from Brazil and worked at the Argentine consulate in San Francisco for 10 years prior to joining our campus. I think that's good training for the kind of work that you do at CMC. She's a multitasker. Samila is trilingual. She's fluent in English, Portuguese, and Spanish. Another highly valued qualification is Samila loves to cook, especially organic and natural Brazilian creations. She will tell you that the reason her food is so good is because she cooks with love and she shares it with all of us. Congratulations, Samila. The Spring Valley and Glenwood Center part-time staff of the year is Sam Feuerborn. Sam, come up. Sam is an incredible asset to this college. He's vibrant, enthusiastic, humorous, thoughtful, committed, and extremely excited about student success, about their teaching, the teaching they receive, about learning, coffee, apparently, ecology, the desert, fishing, and did I mention coffee? I think it must be a big deal in his life. He brings a can-do attitude to his work, along with patience and wisdom. Sam envisioned, proposed, and secured the GoCo Inspire grant, bringing college-level outdoor experiences to underserved students on the Western Slope. Sam hosted 3 cleanup days with 240 summer conference participants. They picked up 400 gallons of trash, and the recycling was removed. They disassembled 6 party bonfire sites, and almost a quarter-mile of old fencing was cleared. He opened new course areas and ignited passion in students' involvement in the outdoor ed department. The students thoroughly enjoy being around Sam and strive to increase their knowledge and skills to better themselves in personal and educational ventures. Thank you, Sam. Well done. Sam and our full-time staff of the year have something in common. Between the two of them, they completed 3 segments of new trails on campus totaling a little over a mile, and they recruited a combination of 40 students, staff, and faculty to participate. And they are only just beginning. The full-time staff member for Spring Valley and the Glenwood Center is Kate Burchell. Kate, come on up. In addition to her trail building work on campus, Kate is the campus store manager. She has also served in the role of campus budget manager, and at times has worked at both, getting it all done with grace and humor. She is smart, funny, hardworking, and an amazing resource for all. Graduates are wearing robes today because of Kate. Faculty and staff are wearing some new robes today because of Kate. And any of you continuing in your education with CMC will have a new textbook program here because of Kate. After you leave today and realize you still want CMC swag, just call Kate or go online. She'll take care of you. There is nothing Kate cannot do. She is not too busy getting things done and making things happen to connect with others. She mentors and empowers her work-study staff and provides another point of connection for students. She gets to know students in the store, checks in with them, and always puts students first. This was evident from the heartfelt nominations from students. CMC is lucky to have faculty and staff of the quality like Kate Burchell. and all of our award winners taking charge and making a difference. Thank you.
Thank you to Linda. Heather Exby asked me if I would substitute with her for the following awards. As you've just heard, we have wonderful staff who spend their professional lives engaged in connecting and sharing their expertise with students. Students are also supported by staff members who partner with faculty to reinforce and sustain students' learning and growth. We honor 3 such individuals today. Today, I'm honored to recognize 3 outstanding members of our faculty. The part-time faculty of the year for Aspen and Carbondale is Ron Leach. Is Ron with us today? I don't think so. I'm going to tell you about Ron a little bit anyway. This is his second time to win Faculty of the Year award in recent years, including previously being awarded the Faculty of the Year for the whole college in 2010. Ron began teaching for CMC's EMT basic program in 2004 for the Aspen and Carbondale campuses. He's a member of the Colorado State Fire Chiefs Association, served as the fire chief for Carbondale and Rural Fire Protection District for the past 37 years, retiring in January of 2017. Ron's expertise as fire chief has certainly informed his teaching in the EMT basic program. He has high expectations for his students because he knows firsthand what it takes to be successful EMT. In Ron's classroom, students are given numerous opportunities to put theory into practice. Ron is an amazing asset to the CMC EMT program. He truly cares about each of our students and works hard to ensure they leave our class equipped to become highly effective EMTs. By combining his knowledge of the subject with real-world examples from his decades of experience, each of Ron's classes is as interesting as it is informative. Finally, Ron has done more than just teach about how to handle EMS situations. He embodies the meaning of what the EMS program means to the wider Roaring Fork Valley community. He understands the essential symbiosis of CMC's EMT program and the volunteer lifeblood of the local emergency service providers, as well as other local employees. This is another reason Ron has been a perfect fit as a CMC faculty member and truly deserving of this award. We will make sure that we appropriately honor Ron at another time. So for our Glenwood and Spring Valley adjunct, Charis Caldwell. Is Charis with us? Okay. Our adjuncts are often in other positions and working in the community. I suspect that's where Charis is today. The part-time faculty of the year for the Glenwood and Spring Valley campus is Charis Caldwell, instructor in philosophy and sustainability. Charis has taught for CMC for more than 10 years. Her commitment to delving into complex issues has compelled her to embrace teaching and learning in all aspects of life. Her life and teaching focus on personal development of students and their exploration in their place in a complex world. Educated at St. Andrews University in Scotland, Charis teaches one of the most complex interdisciplinary courses, Leadership, Ethics, and Social Responsibility, and does so with intelligence, grace, and absolute integrity. She pushes her students to think critically, to confront complex and often uncomfortable topics. As one of her students related in nominating Charis, I found myself questioning my whole life's purpose and how impactful each of us can be locally, regionally, and globally. I've completely reconsidered my whole approach to what the, quote, bottom line should really entail. It's not often that you can say someone has reconstructed your entire worldview in a positive way and made you want to lead a more meaningful existence. Truth, when delivered with wisdom, can move mountains. Charis has a passion for teaching. She enjoys watching the light bulbs go on when students grasp new concepts, allowing them to form their own opinions through deep introspection. Please join me in honoring her. Thank you. And I know this faculty member is here. So our full-time faculty of year from Glenwood and Spring Valley is none other than Johann Arberger. Yes, I will. Said I don't have to read all this. Yes, I do.
How about we do it in a rap?
All right, we're going to wrap it. All right. This incredible, it says this teacher, but I will say this incredible individual goes above and beyond to make sure everyone gets a chance to respectfully voice their opinion and seems to genuinely care about us and our success. He's positive and energetic and explains material in a variety of ways that ensure everyone understands and encourages us to think for ourselves and form our own opinions on what we're learning. He has an enthusiasm for educating and connecting with students that we've never witnessed before. He gets students excited and involved instead of just lecturing and regurgitating material. He always brings enthusiasm to the classroom, but he's never afraid to share a deeply personal story with his students. His colleagues have nothing but praise for this remarkable faculty member. The first thing that comes to mind is how he brings out the best in everyone around him. Like Magic Johnson, this teacher elevates the game of his team members, his students and his fellow faculty members, and everyone who has the good fortune to encounter him. He integrates our campus with the best of the best within our wider community. Generations of CMC student cohorts have been deeply touched by their experience in his classes. He's served the college for at least 15 years, and like a fine wine, his contributions to the college community keep developing more depth and breadth with time. Quote, I've read hundreds of course evaluations in my 24-year career as an academic supervisor, and I've observed dozens of teachers in action over that span, and I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that this instructor has the deepest, widest, and most consistent impact on students of all the educators I've ever worked with. The only word that can really do justice is transformation. Because the students regularly come out of his classes literally in different forms than they had been before they met him. This is not because he, quote, stamps or molds them in any way to fit any image he has for them. Far from it. What he does is help students identify their own values and commitments, reflect on how well their life choices reflect on those values, and support those commitments, and get honest with themselves about this gap analysis. We've never seen one negative comment, which is remarkable in light of how uncomfortable is the territory that he asks students to explore and how vulnerable they must be to succeed. He also generously shares his student talent with other colleagues, both within his department and outside of it. I had so many colleagues wanting to present this award because they have been profoundly influenced by his incredible gifts as a teacher and as a human being. Let me introduce you to one of the very best teachers you will ever meet, and I will say, truly, I hear lots of amazing things about all of our faculty, but I will say I hear the most about Johann. So, Johann Arberger.
This is a tough act to follow. But I think I can bring it, because we are now going to proceed with the fun, with the happiness, with the reason you all are here, and that is the presentation of the diplomas. So would the platform guests please take their places? That's you guys. We have given the graduates the opportunity to pause briefly at the microphone as they walk across the stage and they can share future plans. They can share plans about work, about education, or they may take this time to appreciate those who've helped them succeed. Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts please rise and come forward?
Lorena Marcelo Aguilar. Michaela Antoinette. Christopher Robert Burton.
I just want to say thank you to all my friends and family that have supported me in traveling and coming out here from New Hampshire and figuring out life somewhat.
Bianca Valdez Coronado. Kelsey Cox. Javier Diaz. Andrew Pablo Herrera.
Just wanted to say a couple words just in this moment of success right now for all my peers. I've just been living life, and I hope you guys do the same. And if you're not living it right, then and not doing what you love, then that's just for you to blame. So go on and live it up.
Guadalupe Landa.
I would actually like to thank my family and friends for sticking with me with literally the most chaotic journey I've ever been through. We survived finals, thank God.
Hold on one sec. Guadalupe also receives an Associate of General Studies. Guadalupe Lisbeth Morales.
Hello, everyone. I just want to thank my friends, my teachers, and my family for all their support and for believing in me. And thank you, Johan.
Jessica Morano Cervantes. Cameron Pitko.
Say a couple things. Yes, it feels awesome to be up here and looking down at all the friends and family I got here. Thanks for being here, and feels good. Thanks.
Will the candidate for the Associate of Arts in Anthropology please rise and come forward?
Andrew Jedlichka. Andrew also receives an Associate of Arts in Anthropology and an Associate of Arts in Outdoor Ed.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts in Business please rise and come forward?
Eunice Calzadias Molina. Stephen Estrada. Jennifer Gomez. Preston Wolfarth.
I just wanted to say thank you to my family for getting me here, to my friends for helping me study when I procrastinated way too much, to my teachers who put up with that procrastination, and all the other staff, and lastly, my girlfriend, Amanda Einig. She helped me get here, so thank you so much.
Will the candidate for the Associate of Arts in Environmental Studies please rise and come forward?
Ina Baidu. Cassandra Seipel.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts in Outdoor Education please rise and come forward?
Mason Merider DeMedio. Savannah Jane Evig. Sean William Kohler.
I just really quickly want to say thank you to my family for being a constant support for me through this whole journey, and thank you to all of the amazing people that I've met at CMC that have helped sculpt me into just the person that I'm so proud of to be today. Thank you.
Brianna Millspaugh.
I want to say thanks to all my friends and family and Outdoor Education Brax. Yeah, Johan! Yeah!
Louis Neal.
Sky rockets in flight. Ooh, afternoon delight. Ooh.
Dylan Barber.
I just want to thank all of you guys. I never thought I would be here on this stage, never dreamed it would be possible, but it's happening here and now. With all you beautiful lights, all you amazing people who've worked your asses off to get here too. And I want to shout out Johan because you're a beautiful man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Denise Rankin.
Thank you, Greg. He brought me to Colorado where there are no chiggers. Thank you, Maria. She suggested I finish what I started. Thank you, Ansel, Rondi, Allison, Mary, and Joe Bob for encouraging and supporting me in attaining my degrees. Did you get that second one? Thank you, Colorado Mountain College, CMC Foundation scholarships, Johan Auberger, and my outdoor ed classmates. Because of you, I can play in the woods like I've always wanted to. And I love you guys. And an immense thank you to my parents for instigating my college career by suggesting I get a job and support myself. Thank you.
Denise also receives an Associate of Arts in Environmental Studies.
Will the candidate for the Associate of Arts in Political Science please rise and come forward?
Mariah Jimenez.
Thanks, I'm pretty stoked about this.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts in Psychology please rise and come forward?
Fernando Vasquez.
I'd just quickly like to thank my mom, who as a single parent has been through so much, and without her support, I just wouldn't be here. So thank you so much. Love you.
Raquel Vasquez.
I would like to take the time to tell you guys a story. It all started when I was born. I'm just kidding. Quiero decirles una historia. Empezó cuando nací. Estoy bromeando. I actually want to take the time to acknowledge all the amazing people here today. There's a little story behind what I want to say. Quiero agradecer el tiempo y cada uno de ustedes por estar aquí el día de hoy. Tengo una pequeña cosa de decir por el propósito de que dije eso. I want to acknowledge God for giving me this opportunity, my amazing parents who are sitting right here. My friends have been so supportive in everything in the journey that I've been through depression. Quiero agradecer primeramente a Dios, a mis padres que están sentados al lado aquí, y también a mis amigos porque me han apoyado durante un momento de dificultad, de depresión. Sometimes we carry bricks in our backpacks, invisible backpacks. We don't know what to do with them. Some people throw them away, others just carry them in their backpack, but others put that brick down and they start a journey, and that's you guys today. A veces tenemos ladrillos en nuestras mochilas que son invisibles y no sabemos qué hacer con los ladrillos. Algunos los desprecian, los tiran, otros también no saben qué hacer y los tienen en su mochila, y otros ponen ese ladrillo y empiezan a comenzar a construir, y eso es lo que están haciendo el día de hoy. I want to also thank you, all the staff and everybody for this amazing opportunity. Quiero agradecer a cada uno de ustedes, and keep it up, you guys. We started a journey and you have to finish. Muchas felicidades a cada uno de ustedes. Hemos comenzado nuestra aventura y tenemos que seguir adelante.
Will the candidate for the Associate of Arts in Social Work please rise and come forward?
Blanca Gandali Lara.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Arts in Theater please rise and come forward?
Brendan Thomas Cochran.
Hey guys, I just want to say thank you to CMC Theater. It's meant so much to me throughout my whole life. I've grown up with it. My sister graduated from CMC. My mom graduated from CMC. My dad taught here for 27 years, so this means a lot to me. Thank you.
Meredith Frances Dusenberry.
I would like to say that every moment of the past 3 years has been worth it, even and perhaps even especially the jokes.
Meredith also receives an Associate of General Studies. Hadley Hebert.
I would just like to thank all my friends and family for the large support they have, and my professors, everyone who's given me so much support through the last couple years. And I can't wait to continue on to my bachelor's.
Travis Dean Wilson.
I'd like to thank the Academy for this prestigious award. No, seriously, for a second, I want to say thank you all so much. Growing up in the rural part of Western Georgia, this is a very big change, and I love it. I want to say thank you to my friends and family. Hi, Mama, I love you. And I would like to say thank you to the theater department, Brad Moore, Gary Katzenberger. Thank you guys so much. I know I'm a handful. I'll buy you something later. I love you.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Science please rise and come forward?
Amanda Einig.
I would like to thank my family for their support, and I would especially like to thank my cooks, Kelsey and Preston, for their ever-loving support in this journey throughout my time here. C'est la vie.
Coriel Gambrell.
I'd like to thank my husband. I would not be here without his love and support.
Today, Coriel also receives an Associate of Arts. Autumn Miller. Erica Nicole Heafy.
So I never thought I'd be here. I never finished high school, never planned to go to college, and then thankfully through the love of my parents and their patience, I decided to actually do something with my life, and here I am. So really proud of that. Thanks.
Munpan Labia. Alondra Montañez.
Quiero darle gracias a mi familia, my friends that are all here, and my best friend Alondra and Marty, and of course the teachers. Every teacher I've had has been great.
Yuswin Karunia Sharif.
Just want to thank God, family, friends, and all the professors who have been supporting me. I also want to congratulate all the graduates. Wish you guys a good luck and enjoy this moment. Thank you.
Will the candidate for the Associate of Science in Chemistry please rise and come forward?
Jasmine Prieto.
Hello. I would just like to thank my family and friends and my wonderful boyfriend. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. You know, 2 years ago, I had no idea what kind of a difference I wanted to make in the world. And leaving here today, I feel like I have some sort of a path to follow. Thank you.
Will the candidates for the Associate of General Studies please rise and come forward?
Angel Rafael Amengual.
Hi. I would like to thank my friends, my family for helping me along the way and just helping me through the hard times that I've been. But so glad we're here right now.
Susan Darlene Coleman.
I'd really like to thank my family, my mom, my sisters, my daughter, my wonderful teachers, my counselors, Ms. Arnold, Kirsten, you were my strength. Thank you.
Jessica Garcia.
Okay, so I'd like to thank my wonderful father, my beautiful mother, and my wonderful boyfriend for supporting me, pushing me, and encouraging me every single day. Thank you.
Jennifer Lynn Murillo. Chelsea Ann Yapello.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science in Accounting Professional Bookkeeper please rise and come forward?
Carlos Antonio Hernandez. Sandra Twing.
I just want to thank my husband, and also I love CMC. I'm a 10-year employee, and now I'm a graduate. Yes.
Will the candidate for the Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice please rise and come forward?
Nicholas Sanferrari.
I just want to say thanks to all my friends and family. It's been a long and winding road to get here, but I finally did it. Thank you.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science in Digital Media please rise and come forward?
Jonathan David Melgard.
Thanks, everyone. I want to extend a special thanks to John and Jessica Fullerton for providing the financial aid to make this possible, my coworkers and supervisors for letting me sneak out of work a little bit early to attend classes, and to Walter Isaacson for extending his name and support to this very special program. Thanks.
Natuza Correa Olin.
I have another full speech. No, that's just kidding. I just want to thank the donors of my scholarships and name them. It's Walter Isaacson and Kathy Isaacson, and the Fullerton family. Thank you very much for the scholarships. And I would like to also give a big thanks to everybody that is working live streaming, because my family is watching from Brazil. So thank you, Seth, Rob, Joel, Ben, Lucas, Michaela. Thank you very much.
Will the candidate for the Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education please rise and come forward?
Soira Seha.
Hello, we did it. I want to say thank you, first of all, to God, because I'm here, to my amazing husband that is over there. He dealt with my dining table full of papers and books. And for my mom and brother, I love you guys. Los amo. Dios los bendiga.
Will the candidate for the Associate of Applied Science in Graphic Design please rise and come forward?
Vanessa Yvette Vega Torres.
Will the candidate for the Associate of Applied Science IT Specialist please rise and come forward?
Matthew Samuel Bleakley. Luis Motterly.
Love you, Mom. Love you, Dad.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science in Professional Photography please rise and come forward?
Jordan Annette Anderson. Lindsay Dawn Dorenbacher. Thank you. Jana Rennick Drum. Kaylee Dunham. Zachary Hollis Freund. Eugene Michael Preeb. Daria Standish. Elizabeth Provo Hanlon. Ann Ramsey. Michael David Schauber, Jr.
I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who helped me along the way, my friends, family, teachers. We made it. May the force be with you.
Nolan Zachary Scepter. Nolan also receives an Associate of Arts.
Will the candidates for the Associate of Applied Science in Veterinary Technology please rise and come forward?
Jocelyn Ashlock. Maya Lee Brodsky. Amelia Calvin.
I was worried I wasn't going to be tall enough, but I am. I just want to say thanks to my parents for all the love and support that you've given me in the 3 years. It's been a long journey. And to my best friend for helping me through everything, and to my teachers, because I couldn't have done it without you. So thanks.
Sheena Leilani Castella. Sheena also receives an Associate of Science. Adrian Dandy. McKenna Daniel. Paula Fazzi. Raylan Foster.
I just wanted to say thank you to all of my friends and family and my entire class. I couldn't have done it without you guys. And my teachers, of course, I couldn't have done it without them either. And my husband, thank you, babe. I love you.
Janae Galt.
Congratulations, vet techs. As we now enter the world of acronyms, forget the English you know. It's now TPLO, DMSO, and ISO. But we couldn't have done it without our fellow CVT Nancy and all the ubiquitous CBCs. But the RBC indices were killing me. And thanks to Carrie and Amy holding their standards high, we really did try. I'll now never forget VTBI. And Dr. Gretchen, you're the best, even though you gave us the hardest PSPT test. And nothing can compare to Dr. Jeff's lab days, PAs, and relentless lectures on EDTA. But we are now ready to go on our way. So thank you, CMC. We're gonna rock that VTNE.
Hannah Gonzalez. Allison Jorgensen. Allison also receives a Certificate of Occupational Proficiency in Animal Shelter Management. Caitlin Lawrence. Brianna Lee McNair. Louisa Marie Morrissey.
I'd like to thank, of course, all of our teachers. You're amazing. I really want to thank all of my classmates, because you've been there. We've been through this journey together. And to my husband, and my beautiful daughters, and my grandkids. Thank you.
Brian Kelly O'Neill.
Even old guys can do it.
Amanda Powell. Anaïs Coralie Rivière.
Hi, everyone. I would just like to thank my family who traveled the 5,241 miles to sit down here today. My lovely husband for life choices sorry. So you could sit with me through those 2 years, this amazing adventure that we had with those beautiful teachers, and there's never enough to say about all you guys. Thank you so much, again.
Anaïs also receives an Associate of Arts. Jennifer Zarafanides.
I just want to thank my fellow vet techs. I knew we would rock the end of the semester. I also want to thank my teachers. I know I've thanked them, I think every single day, and I think I'll thank them every single day of my career. And I want to thank my friends and family, especially my mom and brother, because I would not be here if it wasn't for them.
Will the candidate for the Certificate of Occupational Proficiency in A+ Computer Technician please rise and come forward?
Matthew Samuel Bleakley. Luis Marari.
Hi again.
Will the candidate for the Certificate of Occupational Proficiency in Early Childhood Education Group Leader please rise and come forward?
Adriana Cabrera Tapidi.
First, I want to say thank you to God, my family, and my friends. But also, this is a very special moment for me because I'm a mother, a grandmother, and I was waiting for 22 years to be in college. And when I started being in college, I lost 3 of my members of my family, my father, my mom, and my brother. So this is for them. And if you are a mother, if you're a grandmother, you can do it. And I'm looking for my masters. And all for the teachers. Teachers!
Adriana also receives a certificate for early childhood teacher. Yamilex Castillo.
Will the candidate for the Certificate of Occupational Proficiency in Early Childhood Education Teacher please rise and come forward?
Hillary Alejandra Contreras.
Gracias, papis. Los quiero mucho y hola, familia de Guatemala.
Will the candidate for their certificate of occupational proficiency in medical assistant billing and coding please rise and come forward?
Cindy Amaya.
That concludes the presentation of diplomas. Kathy Gowdy, who is on the CMC Board of Trustees, will now confer the degrees. Graduates, will you please stand? As graduates, you have met the requirements prescribed by the state of Colorado and Colorado Mountain College.
You want to graduate? Yeah. Oh, they told me I have to use this because my voice is too soft. Hello, Argentina. Hello, Brazil. By the power authority vested in the Colorado Mountain Board of Trustees, I hereby confer, and I'm conferring it on you, all your degrees, all your certificates, because you earned them. Amen. Yes! On this 5th day of May, Cinco de Mayo. It is our pleasure to present the 2018 graduates of Colorado Mountain College.
Stay standing. Graduates, please remain standing for the most important thing you'll do. For the tassel change, Susan Coleman, who will lead the graduates in the tassel change.
That's me. Okay, class of 2018. Turn your tassels from right to the left. Yeah. Congratulations, graduates.
All right, go for it. Ready? All right, hold on one moment. Once again, thank you to everyone for being here today, to our amazing team at the college. Please remain in your seats, audience, until all the graduates, faculty, and stage guests have left. We request that the graduates and faculty remain in your gowns for pictures. You will meet your graduate on the lawn. You will meet your graduate also in the reception upstairs afterwards. And we will look forward to seeing you there. Congratulations to the 2018 graduates of the Roaring Fork, Aspen, Carbondale, and Glenwood campuses of Colorado Mountain College.
Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. All my memories, they get around her. Mountains lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, come on, sing, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning hours, she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Oh Lord, yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, let me hear you sing it. Country. Take me home, country roads, one more time. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, oh Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Down country roads.